Real estate agent, if you're closing 10 to 20 deals per year and want to at least double your production over the next 12 months, there's a proven way to do it without cold calling, without door knocking, and without relying on referrals. The problem isn't that you just need more qualified leads, but it's that you need a proven process that turns those leads into listings consistently month over month. And here's what's keeping most agents stuck. They are inconsistent with marketing. So 1 month they generate leads and the next month they don't. They don't have a predictable way to get seller leads, and they are too focused on buyers instead of actually attracting listings with their paid advertising. But there is a better way. There's a proven process that all of these agents here that you can see on the screen have actually used to generate the results. Like William, 6 appointments in the last 5 weeks and 2 listings acquired. Matthew, 2 listings worth over 1 mil in volume and 7 listings so far and 3 to 4 currently in pipeline total in the first 5 months. And Terry, 12 listings in 12 months. Jeff, 220,000 in GCI in 12 months. Catherine, 15 listings in 12 months. Jacqueline, $6 million listings in 6 months. And Michael, in his first 4 months with Mescula, awarded as the top sales agent and also the rookie of the year in only 9 months in the business, and third of his sales volume came from Mescula in 2024. And then George, 9 deals in 4 weeks, 2 deals per week. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Eetu. I'm the founder and CEO at Mescula, the #1 AI-driven listing acquisition for growth-minded real estate agents. On this channel, I'll show you how to build scalable and consistent listing acquisition systems that attracts, nurtures, and converts leads to listings so that you can close 10, 15, 24 or more listings per year. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back and thank you. That being said, let's dive in. Now, the agents who come to us and double their business in 12 months, they follow this exact process. They attract sellers with the right messaging. So instead of waiting for leads to come to them, they position themselves as the go-to listing expert. And they use AI to help them nurture and follow up. So AI is there handling instant engagements, helping with the nurturing point and following up so that agents are able to have more conversations that actually turn into consultations and appointments. And number 3, they convert leads using a structured system. So instead of winging it, they use a proven process to book more listing appointments. Now, let's break down this proven process on my iPad here. So the process is called Value First Online Listing Acquisition. And the way how we do it is through the A and C method. A stands for attraction, N stands for nurture, and C stands for convert. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now, here's what the actual process looks like. So let's go step by step. First, we have the attraction piece. So we're running meta ads right now, and I know what people are thinking about Facebook ads, like, I've been burned by lead gen companies because they ran Facebook ads. Well, that's probably not the truth, because right now, all of these agents and 400 other agents are using Facebook ads and Instagram ads to generate these results. And actually, quite frankly, Meta right now is the platform that you can get 10x returns when done right. So we're running offers on these ads that are easy to say yes to. We're driving then the traffic to a survey funnel, so on our survey page. Instead of these native lead forms, we use survey page where we ask basic questions like their property of the address of the property, relationship to the property, potential timeline to sell, name, number, email, and then in some cases also other information, but nothing crazy, super simple, straightforward, and that's pretty much it. After they submit the survey, they become a lead, and those leads will be directed to this calendar page, and on that calendar page is direct link to the agent's calendar to schedule a 7-minute phone consultation, and the people who do schedule will be directed obviously to a thank you page. Now, the whole funnel here is tailored to generate more phone consultations. And this is why we call it the call booking funnel. Now, the reason why we have that funnel is because once we implemented the phone consultations and having that as the one goal of everything we do from getting a lead to getting them a conversation with the agent, that being the sole goal of the paid ads, the average results skyrocketed. And that is just the truth. So whatever you're doing, make sure that you are actually following some type of cold booking funnel to get more conversations. Now, truth to be told, not too many people will actually schedule from here, and that is totally fine, because the people who do not schedule from here will be directed to the next step. Slightly before even going to the next step, a couple things about the actual funnel here. Now, if you are building this yourself, just one thing to note: when it comes to running ads, make sure that your ad copy, so the actual text there, and your image or video, so the creative, as well as the headline, are all talking about the same exact thing, to keep it super streamlined, so that when someone sees your ad and they read your ad copy and then they see your headline, it actually makes sense and it's all tailored to get the click to the next step. And once they get on the next step, make sure that on there you're actually talking about the same thing, so that once they get there, they know why they are there and they still remember why they clicked on the ad in the first place, as well as that it's tailored for or designed to convert, so that actually people are not only getting to the page but also submitting the survey. One reason why we use survey on that page instead of forms, on top of that, why we don't use native lead forms, is because those leads tend to suck. The quality on that and the intent is super low. So we want to use a landing page where we have a survey. Now, why do we have a survey and not the form? Simply because it just converts better. So you get actually more questions answered. So you get more data, you get more information from the lead compared to a form. Just because they're replying to one question at a time, they will be directed to the next question, and next question, and then to the next step. So it's super simple to build, and it also is simple to actually optimize, and it also just converts better. Now, there is a specific way or specific order for the questions, that in what order you want to ask those questions in order to get higher intent as well as higher conversions. Now, going on to the nurture step. So basically all the leads that are coming in and did not book a phone consult, so majority of the leads are getting contacted by AI Ashley. So AI Ashley will actually engage with those leads, those opt-ins, right away in 30 seconds when they're coming in. And the sole purpose of that is to get them to engage, get more questions answered, as well as a phone consultation. So again, everything is tailored to this cold booking funnel, getting more consultations, because when you have more consultations scheduled, you will have more conversations, and more conversations will lead to more appointments, and more appointments will lead to more listings. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We don't want to overcomplicate this. The first thing here is to make sure that you have something that's actually consistent, it's predictable, and it's scalable. And from there, you can actually start to fine tune some of those things and make sure that you convert more and more, and then maybe hand off that to your team member, etc., to get your hands off, and that way to actually scale up your listing acquisition in your business. Now, we do also incorporate email and SMS for long-term and short-term, but everything on that is tailored to provide value, nurture a bit, and then get those consultations set. We do also incorporate voice AI systems for some of our clients, and the clients who have actually implemented the voice AI systems are getting better results, just because those are able to actually put more input in compared to a human, or compared to the agent itself, or even compared to an ISA. So in the lead conversion process and getting a lead and getting them to actually have a conversation with you, the more inputs, the more volume you have, the better results you will have eventually. So quantity beats quality at that point, to be honest. So that's why the voice AI agents are really good, and also those are tailored to get more conversations to the agent. So not to sell the agent, but to actually get more conversations, because the biggest bottleneck why agents are not converting enough online leads, it is the lead conversion from the first step, getting them to a conversation and having a conversation that's actually fruitful and will lead to something in the short term or long term, right? So that's where the voice AI, as well as the SMS AI and the emails and all that, helps a lot. So Everything is designed to get those phone consultations. And then the conversion piece, so the conversion mechanism is the actual 7-minute phone consult. So on that 7-minute phone consult, the reason first though why it's called 7 minutes is because it doesn't need to take more than 7 minutes to actually have a legit conversation with the lead, with the homeowner, getting them excited about the next step, as well as finding motivation and all that stuff, and then getting in-person appointment set. Now, after agents get the conversations happening and they get more of those, then obviously the big bottleneck here becomes like, how do I actually conduct the phone consultation? And this is like huge piece on our coaching calls and everything, and one-on-ones where we actually go really deep on the lead conversion when you get them on the phone, what to do, how to say, what not to say, and getting them to the next step. Now, when you get them to the in-person appointment, the thing there really is what we've seen working the best is to first get on like a in-person CMA appointment that you turn into listing presentation, and then that listing presentation you turn into listing. Do like this, cool. So you turn that into listing, and then eventually you will sell the property. So what we are seeing working the best right now is that you have a CMA in-person appointment, and then that turned into listing presentation because you're able to provide more value. And if you are the agent that provides the most value, you will be also the agent that gets most of the business. The reason why it's called value first is because we actually do provide value first. So not only we do the things like on the 7-minute phone consultation, it's an actual consultation, but also we get them into an in-person CMA where we can provide more value and tell them also what not to do in the home to actually get the most out of it, etc., etc. And then we turn that into listing presentation. And at that point, we really just think about sell the property and selling. So yeah, first we provide value, and then after that, we really just start thinking about like, okay, how do we get the listing paper signed and then the property sold? So everything else up to that point is to provide value and increase the trust and the like effect so that they actually not only know you, but they trust and like you, and that way they also want to do business with you. So that's really it. So A and C, we have the attraction piece, we have the nurture piece, and then we have the conversion piece that includes the 7-minute phone consultation, and then using the in-person appointment being the CMA in-person appointment, and then turning that into listing presentation, and that turns into listing or follow-up meeting, and then to listing, and then we get the property sold and make some money. Cool, that's pretty much it. And if you want to learn more or want us to build you the value first listing acquisition system into your business, then there should be a link in the description. So click that and it will direct you to this page where you will see a video that goes over more in depth the value first listing acquisition system and the 2 reasons why it works so damn well. Once you actually gone through the video, then click the schedule an interview button and schedule a call with my team, and they're gonna walk you through the game plan that we can build for you based on where you are and where you're looking to go, and how this could benefit you potentially. And if it works, then cool, we're gonna talk about the next steps. If it doesn't, then that's all good, all great as well, and all cutie on that side of things. Then we're just gonna provide you some more free resources and go from there. So that's pretty much it. Click on the link in the description, go check out the video, schedule an interview, talk with my team, and we'll see if we can help you out. If nothing else, click subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.